Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a great time celebrating with your family, with friends, and of course celebrating Jesus' birthday. I have to tell you that the past few weeks I've been going through a lot about feeling very tired about serving, even to a point where I just want to give up. I don't know how many of you have experience of wanting to give up serving. I mean, serving the God is never easy. Recently, I've reflected about the serving attitude. As you can see in my introduction, I want to talk about serving. There's actually three kind of stages. When we serve people or when we serve God, there's plow the field, there's sowing the seed, there's harvesting. And often I think my expectation is I always love to harvest. Who doesn't love to harvest? I mean, plowing the field is definitely the most physical work. I come to realize that no matter what you do, even if it's something that doesn't seem to be very promising, often if I share the gospel to people, I really hope that they will accept every word I said. Well, actually not from me, but from God. But the attitude is sometimes I might be not meant to be the person to do the harvesting. I mean, someone has to plow the field. So let me explain, what does plow, sow, and harvest mean? So plow could be something like you're trying to building up a relationship with someone, but then you're not exactly sharing the gospel yet, and that's plowing the field. And often that is really hard. I can relate this to people who works in missionary, where they're just going there, setting the foundation, trying to build up, learning the language, learning the culture. All that is a lot of extra work, even talking about God's work. But that to me is plowing the field. Sowing the seed is where you actually have the opportunity. Now that you have the good foundation, you have the relationship, you start to talk about gospel until a point where the people that you share, the people, when you start to share, and they start to feel that maybe it's the time to accept Christ, or maybe they want to become one of the disciples. That to me is harvesting, and that is always often to be the most satisfying. And I think when I serve, when I do anything, I always think about harvesting. I always expect I want to harvest. Whatever effort I put in, I expect a quick return of harvest. But then sometimes when I look back, and because of this expectation, I always feel very tired. And God sometimes tells me that, hey, you know what, this person or this ministry is not really meant for you to harvest, but your purpose is to plow the field. And that is always not the fun part of it. Or maybe sometimes someone has already plowed the field and then you're sowing the seed. Or the time when you actually harvest someone, but you know what? Maybe someone has already plowed the field, maybe someone has already sowed the seed. And that's why I actually been able to harvest that quickly. So when I try to wrap up this whole idea of plow, sow, and harvest, it all serves the same purpose, is to build God's kingdom. And when I immediately realized that my role is not really just harvest, but to build the kingdom as a whole, I start to realize my whole attitude has been wrong from serving, and that's why I feel very tired. I don't know how you feel about serving God today. If maybe you've been serving worship, maybe you feel like you've been doing a lot, and then it's not reciprocating that returning. Maybe there's that attitude that needs to be changed. Today I don't really have a passage to share, but I just want to quickly share some of the things that I've been reflecting about serving. So anyways, I hope this video find helpful to you whenever you feel tired serving God, serving people, or even in workplace when you feel that you're not doing anything, but that in fact that you're just building a foundation, and eventually someone will take your foundation and build to the next step. Okay, so next video will be 2019. So I wish everyone a happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. Okay, all right, peace.